Welcome into Giles County High School basketball on the KSR Sports Network. Glad to be with you from Marshall County High School as we are just underway between Marshall County and Giles County. No score. Giles County in their road blacks. Marshall County in their home whites. JP Plant, Dr. Z. Nice little perch here at the top of the stands here in Lewisburg.
Little cushion seats.
Yeah.
Ready for some action.
So Marshall County with the basketball. Again, a minute gone by. A three from the top is going to be no good. And a rebound, Kinsley Morris and Giles County. Giles County with the basketball. Katie Pipkins facing a man-to-man. Ashlyn Coleman with a big game Tuesday night in a 4-point loss at Lawrence County. Had the lead through 3+ quarters, and Lawrence County kept coming back and able to pull out the win. Now we get a whistle and a foul. Inbounds, Kinsley Morris. Three, Ashlyn Coleman from the right side is good. Left elbow, Marshall County trailing 3-0 now. Jashelle Ridley with the basketball. Up top now it goes to Zakiah Taylor, guarded by Pipkins. Back to Taylor. They work it around. And it's a foul on Marshall County. Giles County up 3-2, 4:57 to go here in the first.
It looks like Aaron Ketchum's going to enter the ball game here for Marshall County, as Abrea Fisher leaves the ball game.
Comes out to Marshall County and Deloney. And hopefully we'll stay connected here. And you can see and hear us from Lewisburg. Jashelle Ridley gets it over to Taylor. Now it is Thomason going to drive in. Ridley. Now left wing it goes to Taylor. Taylor guarded by Pipkins. The Tigerettes work it around. Aaron Ketchum, who has just checked in, will hand it off to Taylor. Taylor driving right. Off to Ketchum. Now up top to Ridley. Long three from the top is good.
That's a good looking shot there, JP.
So 5-3 your new score. And now the shot for Giles County. Working with some new controls here, so bear with us. Now we get a whistle and a foul. And 3 shots, County and Taylor.
First free throw is no good there from Taylor. Second one's nothing but net there.
So 1 of 2 so far. She has 1 more. And that one's good. 7-3, Marshall County on top here, first quarter. 3:05 to go. Pipkins on the left wing. Up top to Holt. Holt driving right, cups it, goes in, no good. Reese with the offensive board, and that one won't go. Battle for the rebound, and Reese, I believe on the second attempt, is going to get charged with the personal.
Yeah, just a little unlucky there. Rimmed out, went to go chase after her own board, and end up picking a quick early one.
So 7-3 your score, 2:45 now to go here, third quarter. Taylor with it, over to Ketchum. Kiriana Thompson, and a second offensive foul away from the ball here in the first quarter for Marshall County. As that one's on Aliyah Deloney. These two teams no strangers to each other, being district opponents.
Just a second district game for each team here.
How about Giles County starting off with Lawrence County and Marshall County in the same week?
I don't think it's officially called rivalry week, but it should be.
Welcome to the district. A steal for Marshall County. The Tigerettes into the front court. Deloney up top to Ketchum. And she'll hand it off to Taylor, who will set the offense up for Marshall County as we hit the 2-minute mark now. The Tigerettes leading 7-3 over Giles County. From Lewisburg, J.P. Plant, Dr. Z. On a Friday night. Pass is knocked out of bounds. It will stay on this end. And Marshall County basketball. Pretty good crowd for just first quarter here for the girls matchup.
Like you said, it's a rivalry game. People want to be here. People want to see this.
Good weather today, warmed up into the 50s. And now we get a whistle and a reach in on Giles County before Thomason traveled with it. So a foul on the Lady Bobcats, and that will be on Morris. And Jaylee Hicks checks in for head coach Pete Seeger. Fred, why do I call him Pete? Is there an artist, Pete Seeger? There's a Bob Seeger.
It's Bob Seeger, but
Pete Seeger.
There's a Pete, I don't know him.
Sorry, Fred. Taylor drives right. She is fouled at the baseline. 89 seconds remaining here in the opening quarter. 7-3, Marshall County on top. Substitution for the Tigerettes, number 3, Madison Mason into the game, replacing Jashelle Ridley. Maria inbounding to Hicks. Jaylee will hand it back off to Taylor. Gets a pick from Reese across the top of the key. Spins back into the paint. Kicks it out. 3 from Pipkins. Knocks it down from the left corner. And Giles County has pulled to within 1. Three on the way from Mason, no good, but an offensive board for Marshall County. Ketchum, left side to Taylor. Back to Ketchum, playing give and go at the top. Taylor, under 40 seconds to go here in the first quarter. Marshall County up by a point. That was Thomason, hands it back off to Ketchum. Good defense, Giles County. Pipkins comes out on Taylor. Fights through the pick, but Taylor gets through. Bumps into Reese, travels before she got to AK. And no doubt, Z, that presence caused the turnover.
Well, I think it's a really nice job from Giles County there. They're trying to put AK Reese into ball screen action, and she's just waiting back. And Marshall County really has no answer for that right now.
Taylor, 10 seconds into the paint, cups it, goes up, draws the foul, and will step to the line for Giles County.
Really good drive there from Maria Holt there.
So Maria will have 2 shots with 9.5 seconds remaining. Opening quarter, first free throw no good. Substitution for both teams. Ridley returning for Marshall County, and into the game for the first time, number 1, Brea Smith for Giles County. Kinsley Morris also returning.
I think this is a great job getting A.K. Reese out, making sure she doesn't pick up a cheap foul with just under 10 seconds left in the first quarter.
Second free throw is good by Holtz and ties us up at 7. 8 seconds. 7. Ridley across the timeline with 6. Guarded by Morris. 4 seconds. Down in the corner. 2. Can they get it off? Long 3 at the buzzer. No good. And your score after 1, we're tied at 7 from Marshall County, Giles County, and Marshall County here on the KSR Sports Network.
Fans, from the coin toss to the final quarter, stay refreshed with an ice-cold Coca-Cola as you cheer on the Raiders. Just head to the concession stand and grab the perfect refreshment to share with fellow fans. Share a Coke with a teammate, a rival, or a friend this season. Thank you for choosing Pulaski Coca-Cola. It's time to load up on the best snacks and some delicious ice-cold Coke for all your game day guests. Nothing tastes like everyone you love and everything you like coming together. Coca-Cola. Together, taste better.
May Oil Company, a 4th-generation family-owned business, is a supplier of fuel products and specialty lubricants serving Pulaski, Giles County, and southern Middle Tennessee from our offices and warehouse at 619 South 4th Street, Pulaski. May Oil Company is also a proud supporter of Giles County Bobcat and Richland Raiders sports. May Oil Company, supporting our Middle Tennessee communities for generations. 931-363-3704.
Back to Marshall County. Maria Taylor, Brea Smith, Kinsley Morris, Ashlyn Coleman, and Jaylee Hicks, the 5 for Giles County. They are tied with Marshall County here as we start the second quarter. Ridley driving in. What a nice move by Giselle Ridley. And Marshall County now leading 9-7. Holt always Taylors against Marshall County. And Tigerettes driving Zakiah Taylor for the and 1. And Marshall County with the 11-7 lead.
The threat of Giselle Ridley there, you saw her make a deep 3 earlier in the game. Went ahead and pulled Kinsley Morris out. That meant there was no paint protection on that drive there.
Second quarter here. Giles County at Marshall County. 12-7 your score. Inside, Coleman with a nice move on the post, the left block. It's 12-9. A minute gone by here, second quarter action. Marshall County on top, they have the basketball. Video stream only tonight, Richland on radio, WKSR. Mark Mize with the call tonight on 107.7 and 100.9 and the WKSR app. If you're watching us here, be sure and tell your friends. The KSR Sports Network YouTube, WKSR Facebook page. There's a block for Giles County as we move to the offensive end. Brea Smith inside to Coleman. Ball knocked out. Smith gets it back. Tried to cross court the corner to Hicks. She retrieves it. Now Coleman settles it for Giles County. Drives in, spins. Just will not edge over the rim. And Ridley with the rebound for Marshall County. And Reese and Pipkin set to check in for head coach Fred Seeger. A near steal by Hicks there for Giles County. As Zakiah Taylor dribbles around, hands it off to Ketchum. Reached in, Hicks. Hicks goes down and gets it and draws the jump ball and gives Giles County the possession. Hicks
really doing a great job there, being a pest. You can see her denying Zakiya Taylor, the basketball, really picking up full court, hustling, getting on the ground. Nice job there by Coach Seeger, getting some minutes there for the freshman, Brea Smith, as well.
So Giles County with the basketball, down by 3, 5:40 to go, second quarter. Holt gets a pick from Morris. Now Morris pops out. Will hand it off to Pipkins, running around to her left. Reverses course, hands it off. Coleman strokes the 3, and Giles County ties it at 12. Three from the top. Ridley's already hit one from that spot. Rebound Morris. And Giles County with a chance to take the lead. 5 minutes to go, first half. Holt driving, hands off to Coleman. Coleman kicks it down to Morris. She hit one from there Tuesday at Lawrence County. That one a little strong, and a rebound to Marshall County. Ketchum with the basketball. Hounded by Holt, rather. Correction. And now Ridley with the basketball. Morris comes out on her. Giles County really extending their man-to-man defense. Double team comes as she travels into the paint where Reese was waiting. And good defense, Giles County. Lady Bobcats running with it. Coleman, soft off the rim, and gives Giles County a 2-point lead there. For the second time tonight, they have the lead, 14-12, your score here in the second quarter. 4:07 to go. We'll take a timeout. Be back after this on the KSR Sports Network.
This is Clay Doggett, your state representative for District 70, and I'm proud to share what makes Giles County such a special place to call home. From our rich history and strong values to our thriving local businesses and hardworking families, Giles County is built on community pride. We're blessed with beautiful farmland, vibrant small towns, and neighbors who always lend a helping hand. Whether it's gathering for local events, supporting our schools, or growing opportunities for the next generation, Giles County continues to be a shining example of Tennessee's best.
We've been cutting prices at Murray Chevrolet GMC. There are amazing red tag deals throughout our lot. Just look for the red hang tags and windows to find the very best deals in our inventory, like the Black Widow Edition Silverado 1500 RST with $12,000 off, or the 2025 Corvette E-Ray with over $14,000 in rebates. Many more great deals with thousands off on 2025 trucks. Swing through or visit our website, murraychevrolet.com, for all the info.
Welcome back to Marshall County. We get a jump ball as play resumes. 4:03 to go, second quarter. Giles County up 14-12. Tigerettes with the basketball. Reese on the ball, nearly got a 5 count. Marshall County does get it in. To Deloney, all the way around inside to Ridley. Poked away by Morris, then stolen by Pipkins. Here comes KD. Stops top, 3, rolls in there. Pipkins for 3. And Giles County, they're going to say it was a 2, Z.
I'll tell you what, I don't care how many points it's worth. That is a tough shot to be able to stop all your momentum and get that fired up there like that.
In traffic, too. Marshall County drives in, the block by Reese, but the body and the foul. And the Tigerettes will send number 23, Zakiya Taylor, to the line for 2 shots. And that free throw is good. Substitution for Marshall County. Into the game, number 15, Abrea Fisher. She returns, one of the starters. And that was good as well. It looks like Z, that they did give KD the 3.
I thought it was.
17-14.
But it's so tough on the move like that to be able to catch. Was a foot on the line? Was a foot not? And as we've seen so far this year, a couple times, points may or may not be given to some teams.
Giles County, Maria cups it all the way to the rack. In for 2, and Giles County by 5, 19-14. And we got a 30-second timeout for Marshall County. We're going to get a warning. No, we're going to get a timeout. All right, we'll take it with them. 19-14 your score, 2:51 to go, third quarter here from Marshall County.
This is Mike Keefe for Winterburn and Associates Insurance. Winterburn Insurance is a full-service insurance agency, meaning they can help you with virtually every kind of personal insurance. Keep them in mind for auto, home, life, and health. Winterburn and Associates Insurance has been serving Giles County and the surrounding area for nearly 70 years, so they truly are a trusted choice. Get a quote online at winterburninsurance.com or call 363-8638. Winterburn and Associates Insurance, proud members of the Insurers of Tennessee.
Back to Marshall County. And Giles County with a 19-14 lead. 2:51 to go, second quarter.
Looks like Giles County is keeping on the face guard action for Zakiah Taylor, making sure that she doesn't get to initiate the offense for Marshall County.
Zakiah Taylor will hand off to Ridley. Giles County has been in that in your kitchen man-to-man defense from the opening tip here tonight. Really aggressive, and you can tell Coach Seeger wanted this team to bounce back with that physicality, with that aggression, and they certainly have answered the call here in the first half.
You know, sometimes amping that pressure is the easy way to kind of motivate the kids. It doesn't let them think about it. They just have to go play.
It gets them going, and there's a defensive stop for Giles County, and it goes out of bounds, and it will be Marshall County basketball.
I don't know if I agree with that call. It looks like that was tipped out of. Yeah, and they're going to reverse it, so Giles County's going to keep possession here.
There you go. We'll take it.
I believe that the ball was hit out of Maria's hands there, so I think it's the right call.
Brea Smith in the right corner, up top to Maria Holt. Gets the screen from Morris, kicks it now right side, Smith. Off the back iron, good-looking shot. Boy, the freshman, you can tell she's got the game. She clearly has the genes.
Definitely.
we all know that. The daughter of Tyler Smith. Of course, helped to lead the Bobcats to a state championship. And a foul on Pipkins, and a couple of quick fouls there. And at least 2 for her.
2 really quick ones, and now Jaylee Hicks is going to inherit her job as being the main pest for as they're having a little discussion there on the court.
But to finish up on Brea Smith, when those shots start to fall for her, you can only imagine the confidence in her game is just going to.
Well, I think that will just unlock a whole new level for Giles County.
Maria Holt gets the turnover, drives in, and I believe an offensive foul. Yep, extended that arm just a bit. And an easy call here in high school basketball. Offensive foul on Holt. And that is the 5th on Giles County this quarter, 0 for Marshall County. So foul trouble, and Marshall will be in the bonus the rest of the quarter.
Sometimes those are tough, but I feel like Giles County's been the more aggressive team here, especially defensively. So sometimes we're going to see some of that.
Traveling, yeah, and they've been aggressive fouls for the most part.
Which you don't hate to see. You hate to put your team in foul trouble, but at the same time, no problems going ahead and getting after it.
Good crowd making the short trip from Pulaski tonight. The new 4-lane over the last several years into Lewisburg makes the interstate the way to go.
We figured that out ourselves.
That's right. Drive by the Tennessean truck stop, the new truck stop there at the interstate. That ball's knocked out of bounds and will stay on this end.
I've heard word that that's going to have some Dolly affiliation.
Really?
Soon. Yep, that's the word on the street.
Anything in the state goes better with Dolly. Holt with a nice move inside, can't get it to go, and trying to get the rebound. Marshall County travels with it, as that was Abrea Fisher, just fell to the ground. And Giles County gets another crack at it. 54.2 seconds remaining here in the quarter. Brea Smith across the foul line, gives it to Hicks. Hicks picks up the dribble at the elbow. 45 seconds. Coleman, strong drive with the left hand, and one. Once she got her shoulder past Thomason, there was no shot for her to stop Coleman. And she went strong to the hoop and one, and a 7-point lead for Giles County with a chance to make it 8. That one just rimmed out. Rebound, Marshall County. 40 seconds left in the first half. Hicks, aggressive in the backcourt. 10-second, Jaylee Hicks by herself. Z caused that 10-second violation.
Just a little one-man press there. And like you said, being aggressive, but not picking up the fouls, not being too into the body. Making sure that anytime it's getting too close, sliding a little bit off there. Just really making things frustrating for Marshall County.
Forcing that extra pass in the beginning of that possession added another 3, maybe 4 seconds. And Marshall County took their time, and Hicks made sure that she did.
Basketball's a game where little things add up, and sometimes you see it in possession, sometimes you see it multiple.
Coleman's 3 is too strong, and there's Hicks again, forcing another turnover out of bounds. Wow.
Hicks really isn't an offensive contributor too much. He's more of a ball mover, but on the defensive end, really being a game changer today.
And Pipkins having to sit with a couple of fouls. 10 seconds, Coleman gonna look for the last shot. Double team comes, ball stripped away. Lost the handle, Ketchum. And she traveled with 2.1, so Giles County will get a shot.
And I do believe Jaylee Hicks was involved in that play as well.
She was. It's going to be hard getting her off the floor tonight. She keeps that up.
I've had a couple broadcasts where she's heavily impacted things just with her effort.
Holt gets it off. Good if it went. Just off the edge. No good. And your score at the half. Giles County with a strong second quarter. They lead Marshall County 21-14 here at the half. Stay with us here on the KSR Sports Network. We'll talk with head coach of the Bobcats, Nick Campbell, when we return after this timeout.
Hey, buddy, why the throwback uniform?
Well, boys, you see, it's to celebrate the glory days, the pride, the passion, the tradition.
Wow, what could be better than wearing a throwback uniform on game day?
How about throwing back a green and gold citrusy sun-drop soda in a throwback bottle while wearing my throwback uniform on game day?
The pride, the passion, the tradition.
Throwback a green and gold sun-drop today.
Employee Resources Credit Union is an easy solution to banking, offering a personal, simple, yet modern way to bank. When you bank with ERCU, you are a shareholder, meaning you own a piece of the pie. And we make it easy with the convenience of digital banking, with service you won't find at another financial institution, including low to zero fees and incredible rates. We have the technology you need with the personal service you deserve, right here in your own neighborhood. Employee Resources Credit Union, not for profit.
We meet by accident. A play on words. But when you need us, we're there. Gerald's Auto Body and Gerald's Auto Repair is a trusted friend when you need auto repairs or auto body work. We specialize in making you feel at ease in a time that can be uncertain at best. We take the worry away and give you our very best. Gerald's Auto Body and Gerald's Auto Repair, a trusted friend when you need us. Call 363-0539 or drop by 716 North 1st Street, Pulaski.
This is Jill Kilburn with Big Green Dumpster. Whether you're cleaning out the garage or tackling a renovation, we've got you covered. We have 4 dumpster sizes, 11 to 30 yards. Order before 1 p.m. for same-day delivery. We offer demolition and junk removal. We offer a contractor's discount and include a direct text line for prompt service. Serving Middle Tennessee and North Alabama, our prices are online, so book now at bigggreendumpster.pro or call 931-903-2424. Big Green Dumpster.
And we're live here in Marshall County. Giles County leading 21-14 in the second girls game of the district action. We're here with boys coach Nick Campbell. Coach, how we doing today?
Pretty good, man. Pretty good. Always nice to get back into play after you play on Tuesday. You know, you got a couple of days off from games, get 2 days of practice, and then right back to it.
Big win on Tuesday. Just want to hear your thoughts on how that went. We haven't got to speak with you on air about any of that. So just go ahead and give us a little breakdown of how that felt to get you a nice opening district win.
Yeah, it's always good to get the first one, especially on the road, and you don't feel like you played great as a team, especially early in the game. You know, they shot it extremely well. They played well early. You know, we did not play well early. Luckily, Kaysen had one of those nights that you hardly ever see. But you know, he put on a show for everybody on the offensive end, and we had a lot of guys that stepped up in the second half and played extremely well on the defensive end, and we had some timely buckets. You know, Chase Reynolds played extremely well. We moved him to number 22 because I thought he kind of burned us on the threes in the first half. So we did a little bit better job, man. We were at half. We were on pace to give up 86 points. You know, we can't win any game giving up 86 points.
That's tough. That's tough. You mentioned that Kaysen Howard had a great game, and I feel like that might even be an understatement. Had 45 points. I think we said it was on 20 shots, so super efficient. Great game from Kaysen. So what is that like for the other kids on the floor? How is it making sure that they're not sitting around and kind of watching him work, making sure that everyone's getting involved? Because not everyone's going to be that efficient every night.
No, I mean, but the shots were still spread around. You know, he had 20, and then we had 3 other guys that had 8 apiece. So, you know, it's not really like, you know, it was 40 points on 30 shots, you know.
Right,
so it was super efficient. You know, he's averaging 22 points a game right now on 14 shots per game. So, you know, that's unbelievable efficiency. But, you know, we need some other guys to make some shots. You know, I don't want him to score 40 every game. I'd rather have him 20 and everybody else sprinkle in 12, 15, 12, you know, stuff like that. But, you know, sometimes, you know, when you can score like that, you got to just go do it when, you know, the basketball's not going in for everybody else. But I thought our guys played great, definitely in the fourth quarter, because, you know, we got down 8 with about 4.5 minutes to go, 5, and we easily could have just flinched and been down 15, especially right there at the end of the third. We had a little flurry of buckets, and they stalled a little bit. But we played a lot of close games and a lot of different types of teams to prepare us for this district run here. And I think some of those tight games, you know, at home over the Christmas tournament, Lauderdale County, for example, you know, we're tight in the fourth quarter there, and it kind of gets a little chippy, and we kind of hold our composure there, and we don't get rattled. So we didn't get rattled when we were up. We didn't get rattled when we were down.
I thought that was a big part of what happened Tuesday for you guys. You guys just stayed even keel the whole way, got down by about double-digit points.
A couple of different times.
And we're able to still just keep the course and brought it back and got the dub. Anything special that we're going to look to see tonight, or is this just another classic district rivalry game with Marshall County?
Well, we've got to be way better on defense and defensive rebounding. We gave up 15 offensive rebounds to Lawrence County the other night for 18 points. So we've got to do a much better job. But we've talked about for really two straight days, we have to guard the ball better. You know, it was just catch, rip, go. We're too good on ball defense and just defense in general just to let them get into the paint at will. You know, you give any team what I call, you know, continuing warm-ups in the first quarter, you know, they're going to be confident. You know, they get in the lane, they get some easy buckets. Now they can knock down some shots because they've seen the ball go in. So we've got to do a better job of starting the game better defensively and not putting ourselves in a hole. we have worked on some different things offensively since Tuesday and some different things defensively as well. So, we're still going to do the same things. We just had to tighten up and pay a little bit more attention to detail than what we did on Tuesday.
Well, Coach, we're excited to look and see what you guys have in store for us tonight. Best of luck to you. I appreciate you stopping by. And good luck.
Thanks, guys.
Yep.
Appreciate it.
Not a problem. For Nick Campbell, this is Dr. Z. Roberts with JP Plant. This halftime show is brought to you by Laid Back Chiropractic.
We strive to work with all your real estate needs. Listing, buying, property management, or rental, we have got you covered. Call me, Daniel Haney, at 931-309-8291 or come by the office located at 109 South 1st Street in Pulaski, and one of our agents will be able to assist you. Our website is www.haneyrealtypm.com. Haney Realty and Property Management. We are your best friend in real estate.
For all your real estate, property management, and auction needs, contact Haney Realty Auction Company.
Attention Giles County residents, looking for your next career opportunity? Look no further than M&M Staffing, your trusted local staffing agency. Owner John Braden Harper and recruiters Cree Holt and Mercedes Houston are all proud members of Giles County who understand our community inside and out. At M&M Staffing, we're your neighbors supporting local schools, athletes, organizations, and causes that matter to you. Visit us on Facebook, step into our office, or apply online at mnmstaffing.net. You can also give us a call at 931-347-4255. M&M Staffing, your bridge to a brighter future in Giles County.
Natural gas safety tips brought to you by Pulaski Natural Gas. Call before you dig. Don't hit a buried gas line. Before you dig or move earth in any way, call your local one-call number or utility locator service. They can tell you the location of buried natural gas lines, power lines, and other utilities so you can dig safely. These tips are brought to you by Pulaski Natural Gas, 363-1752, 363-1752.
When it comes to your family's health, you can count on Southern Tennessee Regional Health System Pulaski. We're focused on keeping you at your best with annual screenings and preventative care. Having a family doctor helps you stay healthy, so our Southern Tennessee Medical Group makes it easy to find one. Call 1-800-424-DOCS. That's 1-800-424-3627. Or visit southerntmpulaski.com to find a primary care physician.
Welcome back to Giles County basketball on the KSR Sports Network. JP Plant, Dr. Z, as we are getting ready for third quarter action here from Marshall County High School. And Z, a good second quarter there for the Lady Cats. And they'll bring Katie Pipkins back on the floor, Maria Holt, A.K. Reese, Ashlyn Coleman, Kinsley Morris, the original starting five for Giles County.
Giles County with a great job that second quarter, making sure even with some foul trouble to avoid the big runs and made one of their own.
And a three for Marshall County. Ridley makes it 21-17.
Ridley really provides a unique look there for Marshall County. She's a big, but she's able to step it out and knock it down from deep.
Pipkins driving. Kicks it out. Holt, top of the key, works her way across. We'll hand it off to Coleman. Coleman inside to Reese. Reese and traveled. And Z, she probably should have gone up with that first attempt there.
You know, she's just taller than everyone, and that, as much as that's, you wouldn't expect that to be as big of an advantage. Sometimes you're able to just go up, get that shot off, but if you're a little off balance, a little uncomfortable, I can understand sometimes you want to make a little bit of a move. Looks like we got another offensive foul.
Offensive foul, wow. Okay. So again, trying some new tools here tonight with our video stream. Giles County leading Marshall County
We're trying to bring to you guys the best viewing experience that we can. And I will say a couple times the enthusiasm of the Giles County cheerleaders has affected some things. Not to say that they shouldn't be enthusiastic.
Absolutely. And we got a foul on Marshall County. Giles County leading 21-17, third quarter action. Tried to go inside to Reese, stolen away there by Deloney. Ridley up at the top, guarded by Morris. Giles County has been in a suffocating man-to-man the entire way tonight. Ridley, top of the key, NBA range three. That one's a little short. And a rebound to Reese and Giles County. Up to Pipkins. Pipkins over to Holt. Holt driving Maria, her shot a little short, gets her on a rebound. Kicks it out. Coleman strong in there and one.
Great second effort there by Maria Holt. Go ahead and just get that rebound, kick it out. Coleman able to collapse on the attack the closeout there on the collapsing defense.
Missed the free throw, gets her own rebound. A second attempt, puts it up and in.
Big time awareness there from Coleman.
And the largest lead of the night for Giles County.
Marshall County just fell asleep expecting to have 2 free throws, but it really was just an and one scenario.
.5:30 to go. Marshall County with the basketball. And a bucket for the Tigerettes. And at the line will be Thomason. She gets the and one. So 25-20 your score. Inside to Reese. And it kicks it out to Morris. Morris over to Pipkins and Coleman with it. And now we get a whistle. 3-second lane violation. And Marshall County with the basketball. 4:40 to go here in the third. 5-point Giles County lead. Inside Ridley, nice spin move, but good defense there by Coleman. Here comes Holtz, and Giles County cups it up and over and in. Maria Holtz gives Giles County a 7-point lead. 4:20 to go here, third quarter.
Really nice move there to get to the bucket.
Thomason up to Ridley. Ridley now handing it off to Taylor. Driving right, elbow jumper. Missed everything. Rebound Coleman as we hit the 4-minute mark here. Third quarter. Kinsley Morris drives to the elbow and traveled. The ball got tipped.
Coach Seeger looking for a jump ball there. I don't disagree with him on that.
Yep. And Brea Smith checking in for A.K. Reese. (27-20) your score. Giles County on top. Ridley at the elbow. Inside, poked away, but Ketchum comes out with it. And Taylor driving in with a nice bucket. Makes it 27 to 22. And now we get a whistle and a turnover.
I think they're going to call that carry there for Maria Holt.
Marshall County with the basketball, trailing by 5. Look to go to Ridley. It's poked away, but a foul on Kinsley Morris. And substitution for Marshall County into the game, number 3, Madison. And Marshall County will inbound. Ketchum back to Ridley. Pump fake on the 3. She gets by Morris, and Morris hacks on her way to the basket.
It's 2 quick fouls there for Kinsley Morris.
And Reese had just sat down, and she may have to come back for Morris to put a big on the floor.
It looks like Coach Seeger is just going to let this ride.
First free throw is good. 27-23. Excellent camera work again tonight by the laid-back doctor.
This isn't my specialty, guys.
27-24. Our scoreboard tonight brought to you by Laid Back Chiropractic.
Located at 319 North 1st Street in Pulaski, Tennessee.
Coleman driving in, draws the foul, and stops the clock. 27-24 your score. Giles County on top, Coleman to the line for 2 shots. First free throw, no good. Coleman in there with the freshman Smith, Katie Pipkins, also Maria Holt and Kinsley Morris. One more for Coleman. Free throw up and good.
Giles County going to show a little bit of pressure here and then just kind of back it off.
A little token pressure there. 2:40 to go in the third quarter. Taylor over to Ridley. Up top, Thomason, they swing it around. Taylor cross court to Ridley. Catches, shoots. Off the side rim and out of bounds. It'll be Giles County basketball. 2:26 to go.
Giles County went to a little bit of a zone there, a little 1-2-2 action. I think it might have caught Marshall County a little bit off guard.
We saw Nick Campbell do that a couple of times against Lawrence County Tuesday night. And you're right, I think it's the first time we've seen the zone for the Lady Bobcats. Pipkins for 3. And gets the roll.
Call that the shooter's touch.
K.D. Pipkins with the 3. Little slice of home there from Hardin Mayfield Gymnasium. Under 2 to go, third quarter. Giles County by 7, ties their largest lead. Shot no good for the left corner. Loose ball, rebound, and now we get a tie ball situation, and it will be Giles County basketball. So Smith across the time stripe for Giles County. 90 seconds, under 90 to go, third quarter. Ball stripped away. Here comes Marshall County. It is Thomason. Goes in, draws the foul as she heads to the bucket and will step to the line. Kinsley Morris, that's 3 in this quarter, Z.
Yeah, I really like that entry pass there from Smith. Really unlucky for that to get poked away and then compounded by getting Morris another foul.
But that does bring a little bit of spark plug. Jaylee Hicks, who disrupted the game in that second quarter defensively for Giles County. Inside pass and somehow missed it, and Smith comes out with it for Giles County.
Looks like Giles County was trying to get some communication going there. Ended up with a miscommunication. almost led to a free layup.
Smith took a dive on the baseline. Coleman from the elbow trying to back in Ridley. And now we get a whistle and a foul. There's under a minute to go here in the third quarter. Substitution coming. Nope, it's going to be 2 shots for Ashlyn Coleman into the bonus. Ashlyn at the line, hit 1 of 2 her last time. That one's good. 32-24. She'll have 1 more. That one's up and good. Baseball pass to Ridley. 56 seconds remaining. 3 from Ridley at the top. She's hit a couple, no good, but an offensive board. Marshall gets another chance. Ridley just goes past everybody, but good defense. Coleman altered the shot. Smith into the front court. Here is Holt, gets around her man and in off the glass. And Giles County by 11, the first double-digit lead of the night. Under 30 to go, third quarter. Thomason out to catch him. Nearly traveled Ridley as we approach 20 to go third quarter. Giles County in a zone. Taylor gets a pick from Thomason. Now pops out to Thomason, top of the key. 10 seconds. Gets it out to Ketchum. They'll stole it away from Smith. Smith, though, Ridley gets it. 5 seconds. Ketchum, 3 from the corner, no good. And a rebound to Marshall County. Will they get it off? They will not. And your score at the end of 3. Giles County 35, Marshall County 24. 8 minutes left here from Lewisburg. Stay with us here on the KSR Sports Network.
Hey, buddy, why the throwback uniform?
Well, boys, you see, it's to celebrate the glory days, the pride, the passion, the tradition.
Wow, what could be better than wearing a throwback uniform on game day?
How about throwing back a green and gold citrusy sun-drop soda in a throwback bottle while wearing my throwback uniform on game day?
The pride, the passion, the tradition.
Throwback a green and gold sun-drop today.
Employee Resources Credit Union is an easy solution to banking, offering a personal, simple, yet modern way to bank. When you bank with ERCU, you are a shareholder, meaning you own a piece of the pie, and we make it easy with the convenience of digital banking, with service you won't find at another financial institution, including low to zero fees and incredible rates. We have the technology you need with the personal service you deserve, right here in your own neighborhood. Employee Resources Credit Union, not for profit, for service.
Start of the fourth quarter. Giles County leading 35-24.
Looks like Giles is still in this 2-3 zone, but we've seen them send the top of that zone out and pressure once before, and that was at the Fayetteville City game over in Fayetteville.
So a 3 for Marshall County makes it 35-27. And we got a whistle and a foul.
Great job by Berea Smith there to go and get that board. Giles County a little undersized for what they're used to playing with, so the guards have to go and get it.
Higgs nearly lost it out of bounds. She gets it and saves it. Now it is Holt. Over to Pipkins. Pipkins for 3, it's short, and rebound Taylor for Marshall County. Into the front court, Giles County by 8, and we got a whistle and a foul on the Lady Bobcats. It's going to be on Jaylee Hicks. Marshall County to inbound. Ridley at the elbow. Kicks it out to Taylor. Pump fake on the 3. Ridley will shoot it off the back iron, and a rebound. Taylor up to Pipkins. Pipkins catches, layup, good. 37-27.
I really like what Giles County's done with his zone here. It's eliminated some of the mismatches that Marshall County was able to take advantage of and kind of sped them up, forced them to take some jumpers that aren't really in rhythm.
Taylor with the long 3, no good. Pipkins with the rebound. Giles County wants to run. They have numbers now. 2-on-1 to Brea Smith. Stopped at the block. Kicked it out to Hicks. Now to Coleman. Coleman going to drive in. Floater off the front iron, no good. Ball's tipped out of bounds, and it will be Marshall County basketball. Substitution for the Tigerettes, returning number 4, Aaron Ketchum, replacing Madison Mason. Ketchum into the front court. Off to Taylor. Cross court to Thomason. Pump fake, cut off, double team Smith and Pipkins. Off to Ketchum, back up top it goes. Marshall County, as we tick under 6, trailing by 10 in the basketball. Inside, they try to set up Ridley too strong, out of bounds, and it will be Giles County basketball.
Great job on the help side defense there for Giles County in that zone. Ridley really tried to post up, look for the easy lob, and that just wasn't there.
And Taylor coming out to guard Holt as she brought it across the time stripe. And now we get a 3-second lane violation and another turnover for Giles County.
Tough scenario where you don't have a player used to playing in that position, not used to having to rotate and move out of there.
Timeout on the floor. We'll take it with them. 5:28 to go here in the fourth quarter. Giles County by 10 on the KSR Sports Network.
We meet by accident, a play on words. But when you need us, we're there. Gerald's Auto Body and Gerald's Auto Repair is a trusted friend when you need auto repairs or auto body work. We specialize in making you feel at ease in a time that can be uncertain at best. We take the worry away and give you our very best. Gerald's Auto Body and Gerald's Auto Repair, a trusted friend when you need us. Call 363-0539 or drop by 716 North 1st Street, Pulaski.
This is Jill Kilburn with Big Green Dumpster. Whether you're cleaning out the garage or tackling a renovation, we've got you covered. We have 4 dumpster sizes, 11 to 30 yards. Order before 1 p.m. for same-day delivery. We offer demolition and junk removal. We offer a contractor's discount and include a direct text line for prompt service. Serving Middle Tennessee and North Alabama, our prices are online, so book now at bigggreendumpster.pro or call 931-903-2424. Big Green Dumpster.
Welcome back to Marshall County. Giles County leading 37-27 here early fourth quarter. Three-pointer on the way with the right wing, no good by Fisher, but an offensive board. Taylor with it, double teamed out by Hicks and Pipkins. Over to Thomason. She drives baseline. She's double teamed. Ball's on the floor. And a tie ball, and it will be Marshall County basketball. So clock stops, 4:54 to go here fourth quarter. Marshall County to inbound. They get it up to Ketchum. Nearly stripped away. Taylor drives in. Tried to get it to Ridley, stolen away. Holt, 3-on-3. She backs out on the right wing. Inside to Hicks. Can't get it to go. She thought she might have been fouled.
Wise move from Holt there. You're up 10. You don't have to rush anything. But if you think you can get an easy layup out of it, go ahead.
Ridley spots the three, a little strong. Offensive rebound to Marshall County as Thomason gets it. And she did make the basket and the foul. So she'll have an and one opportunity.
Looked like a discussion had to be had whether or not that was on the floor or whether it was in the act of shooting there, JP.
Yeah, the official initially gave the two-shot signal that it was in the act of shooting. The other official came around and said, hey, buddy, it actually went in. Because all times they make that foul and they immediately head towards the scorer's table.
Absolutely.
And that's why you've got three guys out there.
Well, and if it was on the floor, there'd be no free throws in that instance.
That's correct. So Giles County with the basketball, up by 8 now as we approach the 4-minute mark here, third quarter. Three from Smith, left wing, no good. Again, just off the mark for Brea.
Shot looks good.
Yes, it does. Hope we can get those start to go in. Three from Ketchum. Timeout on the floor. .348 to go. It's a 30-second timeout, so we'll leave it here.
It's a tough look, JP. Cut the lead in half for Marshall County. Giles County really needing to be smart with the shot selection. Sometimes you are, and the shots just don't fall.
So 37-32 as I get my score correct here.
Play got a little fast-paced there for a second.
Marshall County hanging around. We saw Lawrence County hang around for 3.5 quarters and eventually take the lead. Doesn't have the feel of that game as Lawrence County had momentum all the way through the second quarter and into the second half.
Giles County needs to be careful here. They have 6 players on the court. Looks like things weren't communicated as to who would be entering and leaving the ball game as A.K. Reese comes in for Brea Smith.
Holt gonna take it to the rack, draws the foul, and will step to the line. Nearly got the and one. That free throw no good. Second up, also no good. Missed them both. And Marshall County into the front court. Thomason picked up by Pipkins down in the right corner. To Fisher, back up to Thomason. We'll hand it to Taylor. Work it over to Ridley. Giles County has fallen back into that zone. Ridley lets it fly, a long-range three, and rattles it home.
Well, JP, you said this doesn't have the feel of that Lawrence County game. And I don't think the score reflects the same way, but it really is starting to feel tight.
By definition, there's only one other score that gets tighter than 37-35. That's a one-point game, but it sits at 2. Giles County, Coleman driving, drawing the foul, and will step to the line for 2 shots. When you need a play, so far this season, it's been number 12 for Giles County Z that has taken it and decided to get to the hoop.
And that's exactly what she's done, is get to the hoop.
Big free throw there. Makes it a 3-point game. 2:50 to go in the ball game. Second is up, and that too is good. 39-35. Marshall County with the basketball, trailing by 4. Ridley again, left wing. She just hit there. That one's short. Reese skying for the rebound. Off to Pipkins. Pipkins, 1 versus 4. Kicks it out to Hicks. And Giles County will reset as Holt backs it up. Spreading them out. Under 2:20 now to go. Pipkins stops at the foul line. Good-looking shot, but unable to get it to connect. You'll take that shot in the pace of play. Marshall County with the basketball. Ketchum with the pump fake. Drives around. Now kicks it out to Ridley. Hicks comes out. Make sure she doesn't let another one fly from that left corner or that left wing. Under 2 to go. Ketchum up to Taylor. Now Thomason. They kick it out. Ridley. Giles County's still in the zone, and driving and drawing the foul is Taylor. Stop the clock at 1:39. And the third foul on Giles County, and now the fourth foul. As Ridley caught it down low and immediately went up, draws the foul on Reese. So 4-point game right now. Marshall County at the line. Ridley's first free throw is good. We've got nearly a full house here as this first game is winding down to a close. A whistle and substitution as into the game, Carlia Taylor, number 1. I think the first action of her tonight. Holtz into the front court for Giles County. Over to Coleman. Lady Bobcats by 2. Under 90 to go, fourth quarter. Pipkins tried to get it into Reese. The ball's on the floor, and we get a traveling on Marshall County. And a break there, Z, for the Lady Bobcats.
That's huge. She must have been trying to avoid the jump ball there and kind of rolled over.
Yeah, trying to keep it out of the hand. She rolled over, and that was where the traveling was called. Holtz, Taylor out on her. She gets around her, and now a whistle and a hand check way out front. Stop at the clock. Just over a minute to go. And the third or fourth team foul, so not in the bonus.
Third team foul for Marshall County there. So they've got one more to give, and then after that, that's when Giles County headed to the free throw line.
Into the backcourt to Taylor. Thomason out on her, rather to Holt.
Taylor's guarding
Holt. Thank you. Pipkins tried to get it to Holt, and it goes out of bounds. And Marshall County will have the basketball and a chance to tie or take the lead. Ketchum returning in for Carlia Taylor. Get it up to Ridley. And timeout, Marshall County. It is a full timeout. We'll take it with them. 50 seconds remaining in the ball game. Giles County by 2. Marshall County with the basketball. Back to Lewisburg after this on the KSR Sports Network.
Attention Giles County residents, looking for your next career opportunity? Look no further than M&M Staffing, your trusted local staffing agency. Owner John Braden Harper and recruiters Cree Holt and Mercedes Houston are all proud members of Giles County who understand our community inside and out. At M&M Staffing, we're your neighbors supporting local schools, athletes, organizations, and causes that matter to you. Visit us on Facebook, step into our office, or apply online at mnmstaffing.net. You can also give us a call at 931-347-4255. M&M Staffing, your bridge to a brighter future in Giles County.
Natural gas safety tips brought to you by Pulaski Natural Gas. Call before you dig. Don't hit a buried gas line. Before you dig or move earth in any way, call your local one-call number or utility locator service. They can tell you the location of buried natural gas lines, power lines, and other utilities so you can dig safely. These tips are brought to you by Pulaski Natural Gas, 363-1752, 363-1752.
Under 50 to go. Marshall County with the basketball. Shot blocked. And then a foul called on A.K. Reese, and she can't believe it. 3 shots
Natural
coming.
Gas Safety Tips, brought to you by Pulaski.
For Ridley.
That looks like that might be her 5th foul.
Wow. She got a lot of ball and I think came down just a bit with the body. It's a tough play there for Reese.
Now it looks like they are checking here.
And now we've got a difference of opinions between both scorebooks. Now, of course, the home scorebook is the official. So whatever ultimately the home scorebook says is what goes. And
they have confirmed that it is 4 fouls.
Tips down here for Giles County was able to make it clear.
I agree with.
Yep.
I was pretty sure that she had not fouled out of the game, but they were almost immediately indicating that she had fouled out and needed to be substituted.
I said it last game. I do not wish to be a scorebook operator in high school basketball.
Not in the slightest.
Here this season. And that free throw pulls Marshall County to within 1. She's got 2 more. That one's good. We're tied. And Carlia Taylor comes in for defense for the Tigerettes. 1 more for Ridley can put Marshall County back on top for just the 2nd time tonight. Since the 1st quarter, she makes it. Marshall County with the lead. 33 seconds to go. Coleman drives in and pulls Giles County to within the lead at 41-40. Timeout with just under 30 to go. What a move by Ashlyn Coleman. We will leave it here, Z. It is a full timeout. But Ridley with 3 pressure cooker free throws to give Marshall County the lead, and Coleman once again just takes it on her shoulders, drives all the way to the hoop, and gets the 2 points to give Giles County the lead.
That's a tough bucket, finishing through traffic there. I don't think anything was really designed. It was just a little bit of willpower. Go and get it there for Coleman.
So for Giles County defensively, what do you want to do here?
Unfortunately, what they've been doing is working. So the big question is, does Marshall County want to try to get a shot up early? That way, if they don't make it, they've got a chance to do something different. If you're Giles County, I would stick with that 2-3 zone where they're applying pressure. You just have to make sure that you're not giving up an easy look.
We assume Ridley will be one of the primary recipients for Marshall County, of course.
You got to assume she'll be at the heart of it. She's been at the heart of most of their offense. And that's where that 2-3 zone's been effective. They're not able to get her in a mismatch scenario. It was just in that scramble the last time where A.K. Reese came out to contest. Unfortunately, got that foul call.
Taylor will likely get the ball to bring up the floor. She can also take it to the hoop. Inbounding will be Kiriana Thomason. They get it to Ridley. Double team down in the corner.
Giles County also with 5 team fouls here, so you don't want to just give up a free one.
And taking it all the way in was Kiriana Thomason after the trap in the backcourt, and 2 shots coming for her with a chance to tie it and give Marshall County the lead if she can hit them both.
I like the attempt to try to take the charge there from Holt. Not going up and trying to block it, make a silly foul, but you don't want to give up a free bucket either.
Free throw is good, and once again a defensive substitution for Marshall County. Carlia Taylor returning. And 1 more for Kiriana Thomason. The second is up. That too is good. So Marshall County retakes the lead. 20 seconds to go. Coleman into the front court, stops in the paint, just missed. Reese with a putback, draws the foul and steps to the line. 2 shots coming for A.K. Reese, officially 11.9 seconds on the scoreboard clock. Free throw, wow! Ties it up at 42. We got ourselves a thriller here in game 1 from Marshall County. Here on the KSR Sports Network, A.K. Reese to give Giles County back the lead. The free throw, good! Marshall County. And we get a whistle and a timeout. Seeger called the timeout before they got things inbounded. So 11.9 seconds on the clock. We will take a timeout. Be back for the finish after this timeout on the KSR Sports Network. Welcome back to Marshall County. Officially 11.9 seconds remaining. Giles County with a chance to pull a win out of here. Ridley, 8 seconds. Into the front court on Coleman. Ridley, 5 seconds. Turns, shoots, no good. Rebound, Holt. Giles County holds on and gets the win at Marshall County. What a finish here in Lewisburg. As the Lady Cats hold on for dear life and get a 43-42 win over Marshall County. What a finish here tonight in Giles County. Sometimes, you just got to hold on and find a way, and they did that. I tell you what, both teams
Clutch
knocking
free
down
throws.
free throws
Clutch free
when
throws.
everything was on the line was impressive. A couple of shots as well. Coleman, just what a finish. Good job, Lady Cats.
Great job by the Lady Cats there. Played well almost all night long. Let Marshall County back in it there in the end, but again, stayed composed. Didn't do anything out of the ordinary. Went to the charity stripe, knocked them down, got the extra rebounds they needed to, contested the shots they needed to. So great job by the Lady Cats there.
All right, Lady Cats with the win, 43-42 in our first of 2. We will pause things here, conclude our broadcast of the girls' game, and we will start a fresh broadcast as we get close to tip-off. Bobcats and Tigers from Marshall County. It's coming up next on the KSR Sports Network.